Hello and welcome back to tazwells12. You are back here again on my YouTube channel watching me, who is the host, who is Tara Wells, and today's video is going to be about this palette. So I'm going to go through this palette, we can have a look at the colours, and then I'm going to do a tutorial with it. So it is the Revolution SOPHX one. This one was her first palette. I haven't actually got the second one, which everyone's raving about, but this one's really good, so we are going to talk about this one today. Before we get into the makeup video on the SOPH palette, I just want to say that this is not sponsored by Revolution or SOPH. I watch SOPH a lot. I watch pretty much all of her videos that come up, so definitely check her out. She's another YouTube. She was SOPH Does Nails, but I think she's something else now. So I've just had a really quick look, and she was SOPH Does Nails, and now she does SOPH Does Life. She changed it up a bit. I'm not sponsored by her, not sponsored by Revolution. I'm just showing you the palette and doing a tutorial with it. So please, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, anything you like, the product you like, tutorial you like, anything you like, any of the tips and hints that I tell you or show you how to do the tutorial, definitely give me a comment and give the video a like. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, it's tazwells12. So subscribe to that, hit the notification bell, and come and join my little love family, and come and join me on my little journey with makeup and hauls, clothing, any other bits like that. Yeah, and I think that's it. So let's get on into the video. So like I showed you in the intro, this is the box. So this is what it looks like. I'll bring it up closer. This is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London SOPHX one, the Ultra eyeshadows, the 24 Ultra Professional eyeshadows in here, and then on the back actually is really clever because it basically is a comparison to what the palette looks like, so that's really easy. And also it gives you a description. Obviously you can see which is a metallic, like sort of glittery one in a way, metallic eyeshadows, and which ones are matte, so that's really helpful as well. So that's what the palette looks like inside. Then the palette looks like this, so she's just got all of her name in rose gold. It's pretty much what's on the front of the box, but it's just this plain sort of beigey colour, and then she's got like rose gold in everything of that. Is the palette. I'll try and not show you the mirror. So you obviously got a full length mirror in the palette, and then these are all the colours in the palette. So they're really pretty. That purple's really pretty. I've never used that. You can see where the ones I've used. I've had this palette for a little while now. I use mostly is this one up here. We will be using that one today, but so that's what the colours look like. I think I'm going to put you on a time lapse just for the beginning. I'll show you what products, because I'm just going to prime my eyes, and you've always seen this. It's a little bit boring, so I'll put it on a time lapse. So I'm just going to clip my hair up, and then I'm going to prime my eyes and put some eyeliner. So the eyeliner in the like 2 waterlines that I use all the time is this one from Essence. This one is the Kajar pencil. I think you could just see it. It says 08 Teddy there. This is just soft brown. As you can see, I've used it quite a lot. It's just, I think it's so much better than the black. So that's a really nice pencil. Really cheap. Good little thing. This is my second one. After this one goes, I will definitely be getting another one. So that's that pencil I'll be using in both top and bottom waterlines. I'll be using 2 products for the eyes, and I'll also show you the brush that I'm going to use to blend this in. So for the primer on my eyes, I am actually going to use this one. This is the Makeup Gallery Hide and Cheek concealer stick, but it's just like this. I obviously don't use this for concealer. I just put this on my eyes, and it's like a sticky formula, so it actually sticks the eyeshadow down once I mix it with the other one. The other one I'm going to put on is more of like a liquid base. So this is from Essence again. This is our I Heart Colour Intensifying Eyeshadow Base, and this is in the lighter form. I did have a darker one, but this stuff is so hard to get hold of. It's crazy and it's dead cheap. It's like £2.50. I've raved about it so many times on this channel, so I'll be putting a little bit of that over the top. And then to mix it all in, I am going to use this brush that I got from Primark. So it's just a fluffy blending sort of concealer brush, so it's nice to buff it in. This is also 120 circular concealer brush, and these are really cheap as well. So when we do get back to Primark, definitely look out for these, because these are really good as well. So that is all the products that I'm just going to prime my eyes with. I'm just going to put you on a time lapse and then we can get into the tutorial. As you saw in the time lapse, I just prime my eyes. It's a very cheap way of priming my eyes. Like I said, this is £2.50 and this is £1 from Pound Shop. So that is absolutely great and it works really good. Like you saw, I buffed it right up and into the corner and on the out corner, because that's where we will be putting the eyeshadow, and we want to embrace and show off the colour of the pigment. So we're getting on into the tutorial. Let's pick out a couple of colours. I think we should go very light and then buff our way up, because I'm going to do a spotlight eye, so we will go through that. The best thing to do is to use this colour up here. So this very beigey colour to start with. I have got, the only thing with this palette, because it's very old, it does not have the names underneath, as you can see, but I do have the little wallet thing. So what I'll do is I'll put that up at the top. We're going to just use a really fluffy blending brush, and this is from Essence, and this is just called the Eye Blender. And it's just this sort of brush. It's really big and fluffy. So the first colour we are going to use, like I got off the sheet, is called Iced Coffee. So we're just going to dip in with this brush and we're going to go in. So you can see that I'm doing like circular movement and going back and forth. So when I get to the outer corner, you can see that I'm doing circular movements, but when I get into the inner corner, I go back and forth. When you deal with an eyeshadow and you think, oh, I've got too much pigment, like I've got too much eyeshadow on before you put on, definitely just tap it off. But these neutral colours, you don't normally. So after every blend and colour, you make sure that you've got it even, which it is. So we're going to still use the same brush, and now I'm going to go in with brownie colour here. And that one is called Cup of Tea, which is very me. And this shade in this palette I use quite a lot. So come on, just tap it off, and then we're going to do the same sort of motions. So you can see it's like a yellowy brown when it goes on the eye. Very pretty. I love this colour. This colour is amazing. And I love the name of it as well. So you can see that we're digging into the crease a bit more in here, but we're still blending. And you can probably see that has not lost any pigment when I've been blending it. So that colour's all done now, as you can see. I'm going to go on to the next colour. Next colour we're going to go on to is this darker brown here. So we're going to rub that into the crease and on the outer and maybe a little bit in the inner. So we're going to use that one. I'm going to use two brushes for this. So the outer half of the corner and the crease, I'm going to use this brush. So this is from Urban Decay. This one is from the Smoky palette, so it's got a double-ended, a little pencil brush here, and then a more defined, fluffier brush, as you can see, like it's more compacted together. And then this other double-ended one I'm going to use is from Eco Tools, and it's got a slanted, fluffy brush this side, and a more thicker pencil brush this side. This is what we're going to use for the inner corner. Start with the crease and the outer corner with, oh by the way, that was called MUGCAKE. Random name, but hey ho. And this is just going to go on the out corner and then into the crease. So you define it a lot more and then take it over like that. A little bit more. So we want that outer corner to be very, very defined. So we're just going back and forth and come over like that, as you can see. Now that they're both even, we're just going to go in with a thicker pencil brush for the inner corner with the same colour, and then we're just going to go on the inner corner and just drag up and drag out into the middle. So that's all done. Even darker now, we're going to use the next darkest brown next to it, and we're going to do the same technique as I did with the last brown. This one is called Rosewood, so we're going to use that on the out corner and then drag in. You can see this colour is defining it a lot more now. I put both browns on because one, it gives you a guideline of your guideline to help you sort of navigate where you're going to go, and also picks up the colour and it just defines it a lot more. Both eyes are the same now. We've lost a little bit of colour at the top, but that's absolutely fine. I can go with that over. What I'm going to do now is do the cut crease. I'm going to do a cut crease, both of them, both eyes, on a time lapse because, yeah, you've always seen this before. I can show you the tools that I've used. What I do use is this NYX HD concealer. So this is CW04.5. I mean, any eyeshadows are going to go over the top of it. For the cut crease, I'm actually going to use a Spectrum A15, and it's just a little flat brush like this, and I think this is the best thing to sort of use for that cut crease. So I'm just going to put you a time lapse so you can see the process, but it's just going to make it easier for you. We have done the cut crease on both eyes, so I obviously have done a spotlight eye, like I was telling you. So we are going to go on to the next step. So the next stage we're going to go on to is actually putting the colour in the middle. So I'm going to use this double-ended brush from Poundland. It's just got these two flat brushes on it. One is more longer and one is more shorter, so we're going to use the shorter one to have more control. The colour that we're actually going to put in the middle is probably my favourite colour, is this sort of khaki green metallic, as you can see. Very, very pretty. This one is called Pinetree. I just grab this double-ended brush, take the smaller end, like I said, take some product onto the brush, and because we did this one first, we're going to put the colour on first. Because I'm putting on with the brush, it may take a little while to blend in, so just beware of that. I'm just gonna get some of that payoff now onto this one, just so it doesn't dry, because once it's dried you're gonna be a little bit messed up. Normally if I was doing this I'd probably do one eye at a time. Because I'm filming, I decided to do both. Now what we're going to do is just build it up. So keep taking that product, like so, and just dabbing it on. What we could actually do is, I use my finger, you might get the payoff a little bit better. So then what you do is just dab over very gently where you've done the cut crease. As you can see, the payout is 10 times better now. Always works a little bit better. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So, there we go. So there you go, that is the green. Very, very pretty. I'm going to use the same brush for the next colour I'm going to use, but first we're going to go into this dark brown again, and that was called Rosewood, and I'm going to thicker pencil brush for this, and we're going to define that brown because we've kind of lost it a little bit, as you can see. And I'll just rub it on the ends, rub it in the corner. Rub it on the end of there. So. So blend in a little bit and then just drag it up at the edges. So we just haven't got a harsh line, as you can see. We haven't lost the green, I've just blended it in. With this brush now I'm going to use, I will use the other side, and I'm going to use a new colour, so I'm using the longer side. Actually going to use this browny metallic shade here. That metallic shade is called Smoky Bronze. So we're going to use this brush now and just grab some of that. And then we are just going to do that on the edges of the green. So it is blended into that brown a lot, just a little bit, just right on the edge. So there you go, you can see now where it's like blended in. Just takes off the harsh line. So what we're going to do now, just before we clean up, we're just going to sort this brownie top up here. So this pencil brush again, clean it off, back in with cup of tea, and then we're just going to go very slightly like this. haven't lost that brown. Just very tiny strokes, just to blend that in. Like so. Like so. So now you can see that it's very harsh at the moment, but we can blend it in at the end, so don't worry. I'm going to put you on another time lapse. I'm going to clean this all up. I'm going to use mascara. The mascara I'm going to use is the one from PS Primark, and this is the False Lash Queen one. Rave about this all the time. A good mascara, and the brush looks like this, and I use this all the time with mascara. So yeah, this is the one we're going to put on. I'm going to clean up with some wipes. The wipes I'm going to clean up with are these ones. They are from Pound Stretcher, which was in one of my haul videos. So you got 2 packets from there for 79p. Really good. So I'm just going to clean up that. I'll just put you on time lapse and we'll go through that. We've done all the cleaning up as in the time lapse, so this is all very clean now, which is brilliant and what we need. The piece of the eye, and just put some colour on there. So what I think is best, we'll just use a very basic colour and then blend it in the corner. I think that's just going to be about enough, because you want your attention to this green, which I think is fab. That's what you want attention to. The colour we're going to use underneath is this one. So it's like it's between this, but it's a very dark shade. It's kind of like a dusky pink, if you can see that. Very, very pretty. This is called Tiramisu. We're just going to use this double-ended brush, but with the little pencil brush underneath. On the brush, tap it off, and then this is going to go right underneath. Right to the other corner. I can see that, very pretty. There we go, both eyes are done, you can see that underneath. I'm going to go back into that dark brown. We're going to go back into Rosewood again. We're going to use this brush. This one is from Wilko's. I haven't really used this one because it's like a slanted brush, but this little compacted sort of fluffy brush, it's very handy to do these end ones. And then we're just sort of sweep it under like that. Sort of smokiness, you can see that now. I'm just going to tap the end here, sort of blend it up. And we're going to come, like you angle the brush and you come down like this. So 2 smoky lines, but they're very, very clean. 2 more colours. So we're going to do the inner corner. The inner corner is going to be this shiny white here, as you can see. It's called Fairy Lights. We're going to use this one from Revolution Pro, and it's just a bigger pencil brush, and this is Pro 130, so we're just going to grab some of that. Up a little bit, but you probably can see that the eye a lot brighter. last colour, we're just going to blend up the top where we put that cup of tea colour, just so there's no harsh lines. We're going to use, this is the lightest one here, matte colour, because obviously you've got a white here you can use. I think it would be best to use this lighter sort of beigeier colour, and that beige colour is called Pancakes. What I'm going to use with this is the Moda Pro one. This is the BMX 430 crease brush, so it's just got a textured doll, and then it's a very fluffy brush, as you can see. Really good brushes to do this with, and they're so soft. They're just so nice. And then just take it down, take it underneath. Not too far, because obviously you put that extra colour there. But yeah, just blend it as much as you want. Obviously if you don't want to take too much out, blend less. But I just try and get the edge, as you can see. So it's not a massive harsh line. But yeah. Like that. So you can see that it's still there, but it's not at the same time. So I'm just going to sort my hair out, and then we will be finished. So this is the eye makeup look. I'll try and get it as best as I can for you in the ring light. So you can see that green in the middle of the spotlight, which is very pretty, very nice. It's just a smoky sort of spotlight. I would probably use this for either going out. I probably could intensify it a little bit more with the green. I probably would put a little bit more green on, but I could use this in the day too. So it's a really pretty look. So this has come to the end of the video, unfortunately. So I hope you did like this product. It's such a versatile palette. I probably will do another tutorial out of this palette because it is just so good. The colours are absolutely amazing. I definitely want to use that purple and the pinks, and maybe this decent colour down here that's got like a two-tone colour. Very pretty. Some really good, this palette, if you took this away any way that you went, you could come up with dozens of eye looks, which is really nice and very good. Definitely check this one out. I will definitely check the other one out because a lot of people say the second one is even better. I love this one, so I definitely maybe check out the second one too. I just want to say that I'm not sponsored by Revolution, I'm not sponsored by Soph, but I do love Soph's channel, so definitely check her out too. If you liked the tutorial and the review on the product, then definitely give me a like. That would be absolutely great. If you like the product, if you like the tutorial, if you like the whole video as a general, please give it a thumbs up and a like. Come and comment down below. I will comment back every single time when you comment to me. I will have a chit chat with you, anything that you like, so please come and do that. Please subscribe to my channel, which is tazwells12. I would like to get my subscribers up. Come and join my family, my little love family, and more makeup tutorials like this. Lots more to come, hauls, more makeup, loads of things, just to come and chill out with me. Yeah, that would be great. I think that's everything. Also check out my other social medias, which is TikTok, and always posting on Instagram, so come and check that out too. I think that's everything, so keep safe, come back, come enjoy, get your cup of tea, and come and join with me in my little journey on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!